Okay, so the Boston Red Sox came into yesterday with a long winning streak, trying to make it 15 games in a row in game one of a doubleheader against the Orioles. Bottom of the first, they got started quickly. Caleb Durbin makes it 2-0. Later, solo home run. And then in the ninth, it's 6-3. Aroldis Chapman on for the save. Gets Pete Alonso to ground out, make it 15 in a row. That ties a franchise record. And let's give credit to Jake Bennett. 5-0, an ERA of 1.4 over his last 6 starts. This was a young man that was acquired from the Washington Nationals earlier in the offseason. What about game 2? So the Red Sox scored 4 in the first. In game 2, they give up 4 in the first. Caleb Durbin's throw to second is late. Runner is safe. Later in the inning, Dylan Beavers. Eduardo
It's
Rivera.
funny, Robert. You felt like this at bat kind of, I hate saying it, it kind of took the air out of the building, right? Like they tried there in the 6th, 7th, and 8th to get them rolling again, but that was a devastating blow right there to make it 3-0.
Yeah, Jonathan Rodriguez still in the first. As I mentioned, it's a 4-run first inning for the Baltimore Orioles as they seize control in the nightcap. Home half of the fourth, Masataka Yoshida hitting .342, 8 RBIs in 11 games in the month of July. This brings in Wilson Contreras, cuts the lead to 4-1. But in the ninth, it's 5-1. Jarren Duran is at the plate with 2 outs. And all good things must come to an end. The winning streak ends at 15. Orioles take the nightcap 5-1. All right, so let's put this streak in some perspective, shall we? The twin 15-game winning streaks, 80 years apart? I mean, that is remarkable. In 1946, with Teddy Ballgame and the boys, they averaged around almost 7.5 runs per game. This year's version, just under 6. Your home run leader during the streak, Wilyer Abreu, had 5. The splendid Splinter had 4. And we got some notable players from that 1946 squad. Now, don't sleep on Ted Williams, Johnny Pesky, the Pesky's Pole, and your boy Rudy York, and Pinky Higgins.
Come on, Pinky.
He was up to no good.
Hey, and Dom DiMaggio. Oh!
Big Pinky Higgins didn't take down a bottle of Absolute every night.
Absolute. That's crazy. And, of course, the great Bobby Doerr. So.
And after the Red Sox won 15 in a row, look at them. They are in playoff position. Case, good morning. D-Row walked in on Monday and said, and I quote, "If you didn't know Wilyer Abreu, you know him now." How the heck has his game got to this level? He's a big reason for their success.
Yeah, no doubt, Shahad. You know, how are we knowing him better? We're seeing him more. I really believe he's starting all the games. He's getting after it. And that's one thing I wanted to look into, man. Because when I thought of Wilyer Abreu the past few years, he wasn't playing a ton against lefties. I think it was 16% of the time he was playing against lefties. This year, when I took a little deeper dive, he's playing a lot. And he's playing almost, I think they faced 27 lefties, and he's playing against all of them. Let me bring up the first board where we're kind of seeing what he's playing. Okay, here you go right here. Since 2024, his starts versus lefties 14, and then this year, or 20, and then look right here, 27 out of 27. I mean, this is something that that in the game today, there's a lot of platoon situations. I know for me, hitting lefties, it took me a little bit of time, but I had to keep playing against them. And I think that's a big point, is playing against. When you look at Wilyer Abreu and what he's been doing, man, when he started playing more against them and getting out there every single day, you start to understand how to hit that curveball right there you saw from Valdez. You start to understand, how do I hunt the heater against the lefty and that angle. That's all it is. It's a different angle, right? That's a pitch middle in that he hits off righties. And guess what? He hits them off lefties too, but how do you do it? You gotta play. Look at these splits right here. Incredible. 2023 to 25, not playing a ton, 145 plate appearances. When you don't play a ton, you feel like you gotta do more. I gotta get a hitter, I'm not gonna play. and that's the truth. For all the GMs out there and stuff like that, listen, you got young guys, play these boys. They got to learn how to hit the guys. Play your horses. Look at these numbers right here, 351. Look at the slug at a 571, but look at the weighted runs created plus 178. Oh, wait, I'm not punching out against lefties either as much. So
history in Boston yesterday. Let's reflect. Gentlemen, have the Red Sox reached an inflection point where Craig Breslow's strategic roadmap is producing tangible deliverables? JP, you went to Harvard. What does that mean?
It means that Craig Breslow, who went to Yale, has a good growth mindset, because the way the Red Sox approach their offseason movement has actually now borne fruit in the course of the 2026 season. Specifically, that trade they made with the Milwaukee Brewers. Think about Caleb Durbin, Anthony Sigler, Andrew Monasterio. They've done a very good job, D-Row, of synergizing their roster and optimizing their performance. This is a really good demonstration of the Red Sox Department of Decision Optimization, which I believe is a key part of their procedure as an organization.
JP, I really want to fight you for some reason, and I don't know why. I have to apologize. That is clearly on me, but wow. Wow.
I emptied my golf clubs of all these different synergisms and statements that you make.
Did. But you know, if we really want to drill down on this, it was low-hanging fruit to criticize Craig Breslow. Because, look, quite frankly, they were not good. The firing of Alex Cora and how it went down, I don't know still if it was the right move. But, D-Row, if we're going to criticize him and his staff for when things were not going great, they deserve all the credit in the world for how things have turned around, and especially Chad Tracy.
Yeah, I'm going to go against that. His bedside manner leaves a lot to be desired for me. All right, I'm going to keep it real. If I'm giving credit to the players. The players decided to really come together, whether it be Wilson Contreras, what have you, have a moment. After that Cade Cavalli incident, everything has seemed to come up roses for this team. I want to give credit to Chad Tracy because he walked into a horrific situation. Big market team. Fans are ready to turn on everybody involved. He had to rally the troops, find a way. No Roman Anthony, no Garrett Crochet. It's the boys in the locker room and the manager. He was put in a tough spot. So I think Craig Breslow got bailed out in this situation.
Hey, Lauren, real quick, before we put a pin in this, first-year guys, Sonny Gray, Wilson Contreras, both addressed the team after that winning streak came to an end last night. And both guys, of course, brought in by Craig Breslow.